Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into College Game Day here on the MLP Network. We got a good show for you guys today coming up. And starting a little bit later, but we are actually, if you notice, we are actually on location. That's right, we are not with it. The neighborhood stadium is not behind me tonight, this morning. So yeah, I'm on location, and we're gonna have a fun little College Game Day segment today for you guys. But first, we can't move any further without talking about the game of the week tonight. We got Florida taking on number 4 Miami in a great state rivalry. You know, I tuned into College Game Day this morning on ESPN, and just 30 seconds in, we already have Miami, Florida, doing a F the Gators chant. So, I think things are really heated in this rivalry coming from a kid who's an Ohio State fan. Of course, there are no Ohio State Buckeyes games today, but that is going to be okay because there are plenty more games to get to today. So jump on in, strap yourselves in, and let's get ready to talk about some of the games we're going to be discussing today. Coming up at noon Eastern on Fox, probably one of the biggest games today. 17 Texas Tech is going to head over to Utah to take on the Utes. The Utes? I don't even know what their team name is. I'm not a real fan. I don't even know what their real team name is, but then we have the Battle of Oregon coming up. It's the Oregon Ducks taking on Oregon State at 3 p.m. today, probably noon Pacific. And then we actually have Kent State going down to take on the Seminoles of Florida State. So that'll be a good game down in South Florida. And then coming up, probably a really big SEC game coming up, 3:30 today. 22 ranked Auburn comes into Oklahoma to take on the Sooners. And let me tell you, it's going to be a fun game today to talk about these. I'm just quickly breaking down all the games before we jump into them. And got to mention, let's go edit this up here. We have a guest today. We have a guest picker today, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. Today we have a guest picker, my good friend Mason. He's actually tuning in from Florida. So I thought this would be a fun game to talk about since we're talking about one of his favorite teams, the Florida Gators, the Battle of Florida. Really, you can't beat it. You really can't. But continuing our talk about our games today, we got number 21, the State up north, going on to take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers at 3:30 today. And that one, probably would think maybe on like the Big Ten network or something. I'm not quite sure. Then we go over to the primetime game, 7 p.m. We've got South Carolina coming in to take on Missouri, 23 ranked in what should be a really good SEC matchup. And then we have the number 9 ranked Illinois team going into Indiana, the state right next to them. And probably, I don't know if they are rivals or not, but this is going to be a good game. I think that without a doubt, we do have a lot of good game day worthy games today. But for ESPN, they went ahead and picked the Florida game. So, I was like, I'm going to pick the Florida game as well. Now, this one could go either way, because really, I see Michigan State. They are a good Big Ten team. And when they're playing a 25 ranked USC team, they don't have too much depth going on there. So really, I don't know where I see them. But that is all the games we're going to be talking about today. So I'm pretty excited. So how about we just go ahead? And I think without a doubt, we are going to let's go ahead and break down this noon game that we have. Texas Tech coming in to Utah. Noon Eastern on Fox. Big noon Saturday. And according to ESPN matchup predictor, 65% of America is going with Utah tonight. So it's the Utes. I think it's the Utes or something. I guess that's their name. According to ESPN Bet Sportsbook odds, the over-under is 58.5. The money line for the Red Raiders is plus 150, negative 175 for Utah. Both of these teams, 3-3, coming into play each other today. And I got to say, wow, okay, we got a special guest coming on. We have our first special guest. a guest that I didn't even know was going to be on tonight. We have my good cousin Mila here, but it's going to be a fun little game day session today. So let's keep going. How you doing?
Good. I had a soccer game this morning.
Oh, cool.
9-1.
All right. Talking. That was a special guest. The spread is 3.5, and the total is 58.5. Like I said, for the over under on ESPN, and I'm not gonna share with who I have winning just yet, but Dampier with a 628 yards on the passing for the year. Rushing yards, he's got 190. He's also leading his team in rushing with 198. Davis, the wide receiver, he's got 171 receiving yards on the year. Talking about Texas Tech now. Their QB, Morton, he's got 923 yards with a carry of 217 yards carrying for Hill, the running back. And then we have so loud. Then for receiving yards, 229 for Ekan, the wide receiver. He's got 11 receptions and 3 touchdowns on the year. So really, this is going to be a really heavily matchup here. Look out for this game on noon Eastern today. I'm going to go ahead and quickly let our guest picker know that whenever he is, I'm going to give him our link to join. So give me a few seconds on that. So let's see, studio. Give me a second. EED. Okay. All right, the link is sent out.
Hey, girly pops. Are you on live?
Yes. All right. Talking about our next game today, I sent out the link, so whenever my friend is ready to hop on, I'll make sure to get him on the stream as soon as we can. Let's head over to Oregon. Let's head out west. Let's head out west to talk about Oregon and Oregon State. This one, that's perfect. Oregon and Oregon State, 3 p.m. Eastern. Let's talk about their game. Oregon, number 6 ranked. They've had a good season thus far. They just came off a win against Northwestern, and it was actually a big enough blow last week that the Oregon Ducks mascot was actually sitting against the goalpost reading a book. So that just goes to show how much they won by last week. But I'm trying to get my my thing to all right, so my computer's not reckoning with me. I think we actually finally managed to finish it. I think we finally managed to fix it here. 98.7% chance of winning according to ESPN. The over-under is 56.5. The money line is off according to ESPN Bet Sportsbook, because I think we all know the Oregon Ducks are probably going to win, coming off 3-3. This is on 3 p.m. Big Ten Network. They are 33.5 point favorites here. And looking at Oregon, they've had a pretty good team so far. Moore with 657 receiving passing yards with 50. He was 50 for 64 on the year with 7 touchdowns and an interception. Going over to talk about Hill Jr. with 161 rushing yards, 11 carries and 2 touchdowns. Benson on the year, their leader receiver, 161 yards receiving as well as rushing. He's got 11 receptions and 2 touchdowns on the year. Looking over at Oregon State, they actually have a really good running quarterback. He has thrown a total of 125 passes and has completed 77 of them. He's thrown 6 touchdowns, but he has thrown 5 interceptions. But he has 896 yards on the year. How about that? You don't see that often. Rushing yards, Hankerson with 190 leading the way. Walker, the wide out, leading in receiving with 302, and he's got 23 receptions on the year. So looking at this Oregon team, they haven't played anybody tough yet. They played like some team named, I think it's something Tennessee State. Then they've played Oklahoma State. Then they played Northwestern. The all wins, all blowouts. You see 69-3 against Oklahoma State, 59-13 against an FCS school, and 34-14 against Northwestern. And looking at this Oregon team, they've actually had to play some really tough opponents. They played Cal. That's a pretty hard game. Final score for that one was 34-15. Then they played Fresno State. Final score of that one, 36-27. Then they had to go on the road to play Texas Tech, and they still lost 45-14. Like we talked about earlier, this is a really good Texas Tech team. Expect them to be good. All right. Oh, wait. Do we have? Let's go. He's here. Let's go. He's here. All right. You know what? I'm going to take a break for just a second. I think we've broken down enough games. I think we need to bring in my guest picker. Everybody, let's see. Can you hear me? How's it going, Mason?
Yeah, Yep. Can you guys hear me in Ohio?
I can hear you in Ohio. So we are good.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
A little sad because the Buckeyes don't have a game today, so that's a little disappointing. But I'll be okay. And FAU doesn't even have a game today. I became a fan of them ever since we did that camp.
I know, that was so fun.
I know.
It's not how they're just like skipping out on this.
Yeah. All right. Well, you ready to talk about some games today?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna wait and talk about Miami and Florida later tonight. But I think we got to talk about the big noon Saturday game first. Texas Tech and Utah. That is a good game. Both of these teams. Do you know what they're ranked?
Texas Tech is 17 and Utah is 16.
Yes, these are two very good ranked teams. So, who do you like here? Who do you think is going to pull this one off today?
Unfortunately, I think it's Utah. I don't like Utah at all. They're weird, I think.
You think Utah's weird, huh? What's your reasoning for that one? What's your reasoning for that?
Their whole state's weird, I think.
All right, I'll give you for that one. You know, I don't actually quite remember who I did. I think I can actually change my pick if I want to. You're going with Utah, and I think I might have to go with Utah as well. Because, like, they have – okay, then again, they haven't played too many good teams yet. But they did beat UCLA 43-10, so I don't know who to – I feel like Texas Tech, they've only played, like, people like Oregon State and Kent State. So, really – I feel like Utah has a little bit better competition. I think I'm going to have to, unfortunately, go with Utah as well.
Yeah, I want to go with Texas Tech so bad.
They're a cool team. You got Patrick. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes went to Tech, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was right on that. Okay, next up, 3 o'clock today. We've got the Oregon Ducks taking on their state rival, Oregon State, their former Pac-12 opponent. Who do you like?
I like Oregon.
You like Oregon? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think I feel like that one was obvious. I think we can both agree that we both got Oregon in this game. I think they're just too good of a team.
I mean, maybe Oregon State can pull it off. Maybe.
No, absolutely not. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the first Florida game today. And actually, we've got an Ohio versus Florida matchup here. Kent State versus 7th-ranked Florida State, the Seminoles. Who do
All right,
you
just to let
have?
you know, in this Ohio matchup, I'm rooting for your Ohio teams, Kent State.
Yes,
Please
thank you.
beat Florida State. Florida State is terrible.
Overrated, maybe.
Maybe. Well, maybe
Maybe.
not terrible.
Yeah, maybe not
It's just
terrible.
I don't like them. Yeah, you guys will find out why I don't like them when we get into the game. But
Right.
also, yes,
Well,
Florida State's winning.
I mean, unfortunately, if you look at ESPN's matchup predictor, Kent State has a 1% chance, even like a 1.0% chance of winning this. So
Wow.
I feel like we know who we have to go with here. Unfortunately, we have to go with Florida State. But if I could, I would definitely pick Kent State because I think that would be. Or should I just go? Should I just pick Kent State just for the fun of it?
I mean, depends what you're putting on the line. Like, just if
Nothing.
it's just nothing, yeah, Kent State.
All right, I'm going with Kent State. I put nothing on the line. Go Kent State. Let's go.
All right, sure, whatever.
Okay, now we got War Eagle, Auburn, 22 ranked, coming in to take on Boomer Sooner in Oklahoma, 22 versus 11. Who's winning this? Tell me.
Very good teams. First of all,
Very good. Very good.
Auburn, Oklahoma, both great football states too.
Yes.
Crowds are amazing.
Crowds are good. Atmosphere is great.
Mhm. It's at Oklahoma, right?
Yes, it is at Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure. So Boomer
All
Sooner
right,
is gonna
yeah,
be Boomer Sooner's gonna be going today.
yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with Oklahoma, especially the
Same
win
here.
over Michigan a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Yep. They beat the state up north, so if they can beat the state up north, they're beating Auburn.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay. That was okay. Hey, we beat them though. We beat them. We beat them.
Mm.
We beat them. We beat them. Barely, but we beat them. Okay, now we're going to talk about the state up north traveling over to Nebraska to take on Patrick Mahomes Jr., if you will.
Yay! Did you see the tight end thing that Dylan Raiola pulled off at Nebraska?
No. Oh yeah, when he proposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Cheerleader. It's a cheerleader.
That's
Or
why
is
I'm
it
going Michigan.
Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah. No
But
love for Nebraska.
okay, would I love to go with Nebraska? Yes, but I can't go in Nebraska. I think the state up north is just a little bit too good of a team for me to pick against them. Even though I'm not putting anything on the line, I still think Michigan's going to pull this one off.
Yeah. If they don't, then that's good for Ohio State.
If they don't, I would be overjoyed. I would be so happy. All right, we got our next. We got South Carolina traveling over to Missouri. 23 ranked Missouri taking on South Carolina today.
Is South Carolina's quarterback playing?
I will check because I
All
don't
right.
know 100%. Who's their usual? I'm trying to think. Who's their?
I know the name. I know he was like being talked about for Heisman.
Like
It's just I'm like blanking on it.
Sellers is their top quarterback on the year, but I don't
Yeah.
know if he's starting today. Imagine I'm gonna Google it right now.
Yeah. I can't legally Google it because I'm doing this on my phone.
Oh yeah.
So
You know, I was actually there's a short of me with their next to their football stadium.
oh wow.
Yeah, when we traveled down to Florida, we stopped at near South Carolina. It says Sellers is going to play for South Carolina today.
All right, if he
They
is,
were ranked. So this is technically a pretty good matchup because they were ranked.
yeah, and I think Missouri was not ranked last week.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure really who they beat recently. Who did they beat recently? Oh, they beat University of Louisiana 52-10. They beat Kansas 42-31. And then they beat some FCS school 61-6. So I guess Missouri. Oh, this is why South Carolina got unranked. They lost to Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
Oh, right, I picked Vanderbilt for that one. I remember
You
that
did?
last week. I picked Vanderbilt to take down South Carolina. I was so happy.
yeah, I could never. No. Yeah, I picked South Carolina last
You're gonna
week,
pick South Carolina. Okay. So you got
and
Sandstorm. Except
and
they're
then
not
I'm
at home.
making the same mistake again this week. Give me South Carolina.
Well, they're not at home this week, but I've got South Carolina as well. I think they're gonna handle. I think they can do it. They're gonna bounce back this week. If their quarterback's playing, they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Next game we have number 9 Illinois traveling over to the state right next door. It's Indiana. Number 9 versus 19.
All right, so this is my most hyped up game for this week, in my opinion.
I could
love
see that. I could definitely see that.
Both these teams, both these schools are great.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close game, but give me Indiana.
Give me Indiana. Oh. Oh. All right. Well, I need to actually I feel like Illinois kind of came out of nowhere cuz I don't think they were ranked to start the season.
They could have been. I thought they were like top 15.
Well, I need to see who they've beaten. Okay. Well, here's what Illinois. Okay. Here's what both of these. They both played cupcake games because Illinois has beaten Western Michigan 38-0. They beat Duke at Duke 45-19. They beat an FCS school 52-3. And then Indiana beat Indiana State 73-0. They beat Kennesaw State 56-9. They beat Old Dominion 27-14. So really, this is the first tough matchup for both of these teams, either way.
The disrespect to Duke is crazy.
They're a basketball school, though.
No, I'm just messing with you. Of course, they're a basketball school.
I was like, they're a basketball school. Like, why? They don't play football. If we were talking football wise, then if we were talking basketball wise, then give me Duke all day. But no.
Yeah, easily. But
honestly, I think that's true. Okay, this is a primetime game. This is Indiana at home under the lights. I think Indiana's got this. I think Indiana can do this. Give me Indiana.
Yep. That's what I have that feeling that home crowd's gonna bring some life into Indiana.
It's a Big Ten Saturday night tonight on NBC, and so I think looks like Illinois is actually 6.5-point favorites. But if you look at the ESPN pick'em, Illinois is 64% picked and Indiana is 36% picked.
Wow, the hate to Indiana is crazy. Wow.
Apparently. All right. We're getting down to the wire here with our primetime games. We only have one more before our game, the battle of probably the Florida battle. But first, we got to talk about another Big Ten. It's actually, that's crazy to think. This is a Big Ten matchup now. Michigan State is taking on 25-ranked USC. That's crazy to think. This is a Big Ten matchup now. What the heck?
Yo, I haven't had my coffee yet, okay? This is a Big Ten matchup. Hold up.
Yes, this is a Big Ten matchup. Michigan State is taking on USC at 11 p.m. tonight.
All we need is Notre Dame in the Big Ten, then we're good.
Honestly, I feel like Notre Dame kind of belongs in the Big Ten because they only play Big Ten. They basically only play Big Ten schools. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like all they play.
Yeah, and that is their biggest rivalry, right? whatever the R word is, the rivalries,
Oh yeah,
USC, Michigan, Ohio State.
I would. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think to them we're like their main rival, but to us they're just like, eh, they're just Notre Dame. We can beat them. they're,
just Notre Dame. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
nothing. Just Notre Dame. Just Notre Dame.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, okay, here's what I don't get though. When there's an Ireland game, like to begin the season, why doesn't Notre Dame play there? Like, it makes the most sense though.
Wait, that is a good point. Why doesn't Ireland become like the Jaguars for London in the NFL for Notre Dame?
I don't know. But so who do you got here? USC or Michigan State?
Give me USC.
Yeah,
They
me
won
too.
3 games in a row. Feel like they're kind of on a hot streak. Not ranked for a little bit, and then
I
ranked
feel that
at
too.
25.
Yeah.
Maybe should be a little bit higher, especially than Notre Dame. But yeah, give me USC to win.
Yeah, actually if you look at some of their yeah, I think they've won 3 straight. Both these teams are 3-0. But USC has played Purdue. That is usually a pretty decent matchup, but I think Michigan State just hasn't really played the toughest teams yet. They beat Youngstown State 41-24, but they did beat Boston College by 2 points in double overtime. So really, that's a game that's like, okay, Boston College could be better, but I don't know, something to look at. Give me USC as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You ready?
I think so.
It's the Battle of Florida, if you will. The Florida Gators taking on Miami, Florida. 7:30. Who do you I will let you have like freedom. You can say whatever you want right now. I'm giving you the floor. This is your home state, so go ahead. Take it
All
away.
right. Yes, of course, my home state. Yes, I feel 100% great that Florida can win this. Lagway thrown 6 interceptions
What?
um, on the season, 49 pass attempts last week. Um, they only have one receiver over 100 yards, and not including tight ends.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh.
and then I look at Miami. Carson Beck is playing amazing.
Yes, he is.
First of all, he's playing amazing.
Yes.
Miami beat Notre Dame, which I
Yeah.
think is going to be the hardest team that they face
Yeah.
for a little bit. And then they have 3 receivers over 100 yards. So, and then 2 running backs over 100 yards, with a couple of those players getting 200 yards. Unfortunately, I can't do the thing, but I'm gonna go with Miami.
What you
I'm
mean?
not doing it.
What you mean?
Uh, what?
This? You mean
No,
this?
no,
This?
no, no, no. I will do that if Miami wins the national championship.
Well, just because it's a Florida school.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Bro, I think it's just funny because they're I watched like the first 30 seconds of College Game Day, and the first chant the all the people they're doing is F the Gators. And I'm just,
Did they go to like the 10 fans in Miami? Holy moly. Wow.
I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like, wow, like it's such a heated rivalry. You're playing against the Florida Gators, who lost to South Florida. My goodness, it's such a big game because they
Yeah.
can't be. And then they lost. Well, obviously they lost to LSU, but when you can't beat a team like South Florida, and then
All because
Miami goes. The funny thing is, Miami plays them. Miami played them after Florida did and blew them out of the water, 49-12.
I know. I was hoping that USF would win that game. Like,
So it's not what I want to do because I know you're a Gators fan. It's not what I want to do. Give me the duck. Give me the ducks. Oh wait, no wait, they're not the ducks. They're the hurricanes. My bad.
What even? Yeah, their mascot is like a what? Egret or something.
It looks like a duck. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's
What?
it's confusing because it I don't know. It looks like a duck, but it's not a duck. But it looks just like some type of bird, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't quite have the beak of a duck.
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks weird. Like,
Wait, I want to see if I can. No, keep talking. Keep talking.
oh yeah. But like the bird, like, what is it? Like, it looks like it could be like a swan, duck maybe. I could see that. Um, I'm trying to think of what our birds we have in Florida. We have a decent amount of pigeons.
I'm trying to see if there's like a direct comparison picture of the Oregon mascot versus the Miami mascot, so I could like put it up and like see what we can compare.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but I could like kind of tell that the Oregon Duck mascot is actually a duck.
oh yeah, I mean, it literally is a duck, but the Hurricanes, yeah, it's definitely different. So I wonder. Let me see here. I wonder, should I just like. I'm just going to pull up, like, I'm just going to download 2 images and then, like, see if I can put them side by side so we can really get a good look.
Oh, all right. Yeah, for sure.
We gotta really compare. We gotta compare. We gotta compare.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do know one difference is one of the mascots didn't lose their head this year.
Oh yeah, you're talking about one of them, like their like I think didn't it like like their headgear fell off when they were making the entrance or something.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, here's the duck. So obviously has the beak of a duck. I mean, not too much going on. Can we put 2 images at the same time? That way we can like actually. So then let's put on.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we can do both. Okay. Ooh, hang on.
All right. The
So
hat
now-
too is crazy.
It has the hat too, bruh. Can we put? I'm trying to find a way to make it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Right above us. They look so similar though. It's just the beak.
Yeah, honestly, the Oregon one reminds me of Donald. Like if you just replace the blue with the green with the blue,
Yes.
like that's Donald Duck.
That is Donald Duck all day. But like I don't really know what type of bird like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I just think this is funny. Just talking about mascots now.
Yeah, fun things that happen on a Saturday.
Yep.
11:28.
Nice Saturday morning. I did miss Pat McAfee's kicking contest though. I wonder if the college kid made it.
Oh. Hopefully he missed it. It's
Why?
always better when they miss it. It is always better when they miss the kick.
All right. Well, I think, I believe that is probably gonna do it for today's college game day. I appreciate you, Mason, for coming on and joining me live.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Nice talking about different birds and mascots. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah.
All right, well. Wait. I just need Ibis? Sebastian the Ibis. IBIS is the bird that.
Oh, I think it's an ibis.
Ibis.
Yeah. Oh
I
wait, I
was like,
see those at my zoo all the time. Yeah, because they're just
okay, I don't know. I didn't know how to pronounce them. Like ibis. I guess ibis. Okay, ibis. That makes sense.
there's gonna be some Ohio animals that I don't know about that you
Um,
can show me eventually.
not really. I mean, what? Robins, pigeons, bluebirds. I don't know. Like what? We have just general birds. Like there's no we don't have anything special down here.
Yeah, I mean
We're
that's
Ohio, you know.
yeah, Ohio. Big
Imagine our
Ten
state.
football up there. Yeah.
Our next great motto is gonna be like Ohio, the home of the Sigmas or something. Like it's just gonna be
Oh,
something stupid. It's gonna be something stupid. All right, well, thank you for coming on. It's been a fun game. Wait, just for you, we're gonna play the Gator fight song, so hopefully they can win today as we leave.
I hope so. If they lose, fire everybody. The coach, quarterback, I don't care.
I think we all need. Wait. Before we leave, we have to do a quick Tebow.
Oh, what? Oh,
The Tebow, you know, Tim Tebow.
yeah. I'm
All
disappointed.
right, man.
All right, thank
All
you
right,
for
man.
having me on.
It's good to see. It was good to see you. We'll be back next week for more College Game Day. But this is Jackson and